Well, leg 7 is the big leg. I mean, not only in distance, time on the water, but also back in the Southern Ocean and rounding notorious Cape Horn. So it's a massive landmark leg. It's the one that everyone gets excited about. Another level of stress for me as being responsible for them all, but it's some of the best sailing they're going to do, so it's exciting. The speciality with Cape Horn is the fact that not everyone makes it, and I think historically we know that boats have perished, sailors have perished, and the lucky ones get round, and so far my luck's been going quite well, and I just hope it holds out. Yeah, I mean, we were devastated at the finish when we arrived here, but a little time has managed to rest our wounds, and we've come back knowing that actually as a leg it was our best leg to date. It was just the finish that was rubbish, and we're definitely out to go and build on what we did in the last leg, hopefully, and keep that momentum going, and that finish will happen. It's a real big changer, this leg. I mean, we're halfway round geographically, but we've still got more than half the points available on the scoreboard to go. So I think people have started to kind of really realise that, and now everybody's kind of up to speed. The red boats aren't dominating all the time. Everyone's kind of learned how to sail the boats, so the racing's interesting, it's exciting. I think that balance of competitiveness, the points on offer, and safety is going to be paramount in this next leg. Southern Ocean doesn't take any fools gladly, and we need to kind of just keep the boats and the sailors in one piece so that we get to Brazil and can continue as well. So you've got to play the long game as well as the short game. Now, a little change. So Martin Stromberg is out with injury, and Nico is not with us this leg. So Brian's the sole navigator on board. Myself and Liz are going to stand as watch captains, and the rest of the crew, all the young experienced, but I do have Elodie Metro back in. Having rounded Cape Horn with SEA in the last edition, she comes with experience and a level headedness that I'm going to rely on quite a lot. But my team, having done leg 3, have a little bit of experience of what to expect. So I think this puts them in a much different position than we were leaving Cape Town. Yeah, I mean, the difference is huge, and I think that's the major difference in this edition of the race. Having had 3 weeks from Cape Town to Melbourne in the Southern Ocean with full-on conditions right from the start line, this leg is very different, and as I said to my guys, we've got a little bit of a warm-up, then we get the wet, windy, cold stuff, and then you get to sail to Brazil. So it's kind of 3 sections of this race, and it's not quite as daunting as the last Southern Ocean leg seemed to them. They also know how cold, wet and windy it can be, and they're looking forward to some crazy conditions again. Yeah, so this next Southern Ocean leg, we've got the ice exclusion zone, and whereas before it was going north to keep us away from any ice, the radar detection has said there isn't a lot of ice down there. It's moved south. As a result, we can sail further south, which reduces the distance. So it suddenly makes our Southern Ocean leg a little bit quicker. Cape Horn's at 56 south, so it is the furthest south we're going to go. And then we start the long stretch back up to Itajaí. But then, the temperature changes and we get a warm welcome in Brazil with beaches in Caipirinha. So it's all worth it.